Oh my goodness, darling, if I had a nickel for every time someone asked me the secret to unlimited wealth, I'd already be richer than Croesus. But here's the delicious irony. The one command that unlocks unlimited wealth isn't about nickels, dollars, or even cryptocurrency. It's something so simple, so elegant, that most people walk right past it like they're rushing past a street performer who's actually Beethoven in disguise. You know what I love about you? You clicked on this video, which tells me you're not one of those people who's given up on their dreams. You're still fighting, still searching, still believing that there's got to be a better way than the hamster wheel you've been running on. And honey, let me tell you something. Your intuition is absolutely correct. But first, let me make you a promise. This channel isn't like those other places where they drone on for 2 hours saying absolutely nothing of value. You know the ones I'm talking about? They could turn the most exciting lottery win into a boring bedtime story. No, darling, we keep our videos short, powerful, and packed with more practical wisdom than you can shake a stick at. Because your time is precious, and if I can't change your life in 12 minutes, then I haven't done my job properly. So buckle up, because we're about to transform how you think about wealth forever. Now, I know what you're thinking. You've probably tried everything. Budgeting apps that made you feel guilty about buying coffee, side hustles that turned you into a zombie, investment strategies that seemed designed by people who enjoy watching paint dry. And yet, here you are, still feeling like wealth is some exclusive club where you're perpetually stuck outside, nose pressed against the window, watching other people live the life you want. Here's what nobody tells you about wealth, and this is where most people get it completely backwards. They think wealth is about accumulation, about grabbing and hoarding and clutching onto money like a security blanket. But that's like trying to catch water with a closed fist. The harder you squeeze, the more it slips through your fingers. The real challenge isn't that you don't know how to make money. Goodness knows, there are a million ways to make money in this world. The challenge is that you've been operating from a place of lack, and lack is like a radio frequency. It only attracts more of the same. You've been unconsciously commanding the universe to prove to you that money is scarce, difficult to come by, and meant for other people. And darling, the universe is nothing if not obedient. It's been saying, your wish is my command. Now, let me share something with you that changed everything for me, and it's going to sound almost too simple to be true. The one command that unlocks unlimited wealth is this: I give thanks for my abundant supply, now manifested. Not tomorrow, not when you figure out your 5-year plan, not when you finally get that promotion. Now, I can practically hear you thinking, but wait, I don't have abundant supply right now. I've got $17 in my checking account and a credit card that's practically smoking from overuse. And that's exactly why this works, my dear skeptical friend. You see, gratitude isn't just good manners. It's the golden key that unlocks the treasure chest. When you give thanks for abundant supply as if it's already here, you're not lying to yourself or playing pretend. You're aligning yourself with the fundamental truth that abundance is the natural state of the universe. Have you ever seen a sunset? Apologize for being too beautiful. Have you ever seen a tree worry about not producing enough oxygen? Nature doesn't operate from scarcity. It operates from overwhelming, ridiculous, almost embarrassing abundance. But here's where it gets really interesting. Your subconscious mind, that powerful little computer running the show behind the scenes, doesn't know the difference between what's happening and what you're consistently thinking about with emotion. When you repeatedly give thanks for your abundant supply with genuine feeling, your subconscious starts looking for ways to make that true. It's like having a personal detective whose only job is to find evidence that you're absolutely swimming in abundance. Now, I know some of you are thinking, this sounds like magical thinking. And you're right. It is magical thinking, and thank goodness for that, because ordinary thinking got you exactly where you are right now. If you want extraordinary results, you need to think extraordinary thoughts. Let me give you the practical steps to implement this command, because knowledge without action is like having a sports car with no gas. Impressive, but not getting you anywhere. First, every morning when you wake up, before you check your phone, before you start worrying about your to-do list, before you even brush your teeth, say out loud, I give thanks for my abundant supply now manifested. Say it like you mean it, not like you're reading a grocery list. Put some enthusiasm behind it. If you feel silly, good. That means you're breaking out of your comfort zone. Second, throughout the day, whenever money thoughts creep in, and they will, like uninvited guests at a party, immediately flip the script. Instead of, I can't afford this, say, I give thanks for my abundant supply. Instead of, money is so tight, say, I give thanks for my abundant supply. You're literally reprogramming your mental radio to tune into the abundance frequency. Third, before you go to sleep, spend 5 minutes visualizing yourself living from abundant supply. Don't get caught up in specific amounts or particular sources. Just see yourself moving through the world with the quiet confidence of someone who knows they're provided for. See yourself being generous, making choices from desire rather than fear, sleeping peacefully without money worries. Fourth, and this is crucial, start acting from abundance immediately. Not when your bank account grows, not when you get the perfect job. Now. This doesn't mean spending money you don't have like some sort of financial daredevil. It means making decisions from abundance rather than scarcity. It means walking into a store with the confidence of someone who could buy anything they wanted. It means being generous with compliments, with smiles, with your time and attention. Abundance isn't just about money. It's a way of being in the world. Fifth, watch for what I call abundance breadcrumbs. Those little signs that the universe is responding to your new command. Maybe you find $1 on the sidewalk. Maybe someone pays for your coffee. Maybe you get an unexpected refund. These aren't coincidences. They're the universe's way of saying, I hear you, and I'm getting ready to surprise you. Now, here's what's going to happen, and I want you to be prepared for it. Your logical mind is going to throw an absolute tantrum. It's going to say things like, this is ridiculous, and you can't just think your way to wealth, and what about the economy and inflation and your terrible spending habits? That's just your ego trying to keep you safe in familiar misery. Thank it for its concern and keep going. You might also notice that opportunities start appearing seemingly out of nowhere. Someone mentions a job opening, you get an idea for a side business, you remember a skill you forgot you had. These aren't coincidences either. They're your subconscious mind doing exactly what you've commanded it to do, finding ways to manifest abundant supply. The beautiful thing about this command is that it works whether you believe in it or not. Belief is lovely, but it's not required. Consistency is required. Repetition is required. Persistence in the face of contradictory evidence is required. But belief, that will come naturally as you start seeing results. I want to tell you something that might surprise you. The unlimited wealth I'm talking about isn't just money, though money will certainly show up. It's a wealth of opportunities, a wealth of ideas, a wealth of connections, a wealth of joy in your daily life. When you operate from the frequency of abundance, everything in your life becomes richer, more colorful, more satisfying. Now, I know some of you are thinking, but what about practical things like budgets and savings and investing? Darling, I'm not telling you to throw out common sense like yesterday's newspaper. You still balance your checkbook, you still pay your bills, you still make smart financial decisions. But you do all of these things from a place of abundance rather than fear, and that changes everything. When you approach your finances from abundance, you make different choices. You invest in yourself and your education. You take calculated risks. You negotiate better deals because you know you deserve them. You create multiple streams of income because abundant thinking naturally leads to abundant action. Here's your call to action, and I want you to do this before this video ends. I want you to stand up right where you are. Yes, even if you're in a coffee shop and people might think you're strange, and say out loud with genuine enthusiasm, I give thanks for my abundant supply now manifested. Say it 3 times. Feel the words in your body. Notice what happens to your energy, your posture, your sense of possibility. If you're feeling brave, leave a comment below telling me one thing you're grateful for about your current financial situation, no matter how small. It could be that you have enough money for internet to watch this video. It could be that you have a roof over your head. It could be that you have hands capable of earning money. Start where you are. with what you have. And here's a little challenge for the truly courageous. For the next 7 days, use this command every time you think about money. Not sometimes, not when you remember, every single time. Make it automatic. Make it your new default response to any financial thought or worry. You know what I love most about this work? It's that you don't have to wait for permission, or for the perfect moment, or for someone else to change your circumstances. You have everything you need right now to begin commanding unlimited wealth into your life. You have a mind capable of directing energy. You have a voice capable of speaking truth. And you have a heart capable of feeling genuine gratitude. The universe is not holding out on you, darling. It's not playing favorites or keeping score or waiting for you to prove yourself worthy. It's constantly, generously, abundantly pouring forth everything you need. The only question is whether you're tuned in to receive it. So here's to your abundant supply. Here's to your unlimited wealth. And here's to the magnificent life that's waiting for you on the other side of this simple but powerful command. Remember, the universe loves a grateful heart and responds to unwavering faith. You've got both, even if you don't feel like it right now. If this video has shifted something for you, if you can feel possibility stirring in your chest, then do me a favor and subscribe to this channel. Hit that notification bell because we're going to keep these transformational conversations short, sweet, and absolutely life-changing. And share this video with someone who needs to remember that they're not stuck, they're not behind, and they're certainly not meant for a life of financial struggle. Your abundant supply is not coming, it's here. Your unlimited wealth is not in the future, it's available now. All you have to do is give thanks and watch the magic unfold. Until next time, keep commanding that abundance, darling. You've got this.